Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. Another episode of the BDG Book Club. First episode went into some, quite kind of heavy territory. With Three Kingdoms. It's a massive book, and so I decided to go with something a bit more fun for the second episode. I'm covering Johnny Grusome by Gregory Lamberson. This book, it's actually been made into a movie. The movie it's weird. I watched it on DVD. I wasn't that big a fan of it. I watched it again on Blu-ray at another time. I liked it more. It's not as good as the book, but still a solid movie. The basic plot of this, you have this guy called Johnny Grusome. Everyone calls him Johnny Grusome. He's like a metalhead guy, He likes like horror movies and everything. He's a bit of a punk, I guess you could say. Essentially, I want to see it. Give me a sec. I just want to see how far I should go spoiler wise. He's got this car, and he drives quite dangerously. Whatever. One time, while he's out driving dangerously, like his friends are there, like in the car with him, and they're like telling him to slow down, whatever. Like he won't do it; he just keeps going faster. So one of them ends up choking him to death. So he ends up dead, but he comes back to life, and he's quite pissed about this fact, and he ends up doing a lot of damage and everything, and it's just a really fun book. And what's interesting about this is, like, it shows on the picture kind of like what the idea of what he looks like. He's not a zombie though. He's like more like just like he's not a ghost, more like a ghoul almost. Oh, but some of the stuff he does, is just awesome, and it's neat watching the interactions between these characters, especially when you get like a scene where the dead guy is meeting the guy that killed him, and it's just seeing this whole interplay between the two, and it's interesting. It really is. It's a really solid book, and there's a part in it which is a really kind of like an interesting little thing. He's wandering around, he's rotting away, and he ends up going into this store, and the guy that runs the store is blind. And he's like, hey, Mr. Such a Body, and he's like, you're dead. He's like, no, like, I faked my death or whatever. He's like, no, like, I've seen this before, like, back in Vietnam or something. So apparently, the idea that this isn't the first time something like this has happened, and this guy knew about it, I found that really interesting and really just good. The book itself is really solid. I don't know if you can get this anymore. Last time I checked, it was out of print. But I'm going to say, if you find a copy of Johnny Grusome, buy it without a second's hesitation and just run with it. I especially recommend this for people who are like horror fans, obviously, and like metalheads. If you're a metalhead, you will see a lot in this book that just will resonate. I'll just say that. Really solid book, and I love it. Good stuff. So yeah, that's it for me. See you next time.